Where did the doctor bit come from, by the way?
I'm a
missed
doctor.
That. You are genuinely?
Yeah.
Oh, I've missed that, I'm sorry. A doctor of?
Well, I did my doctorate in horror fiction. I can't believe I haven't bored you with this before.
No.
I am actually a doctor.
Oh, if I'd known that, there'd have been much.
Although somebody wrote in last week saying there's a difference between being a doctor and having a doctorate. My mum, who's a doctor, says that I'm cleverer than she is because having a doctorate, but obviously that's not true because she spends her life looking after people and I spend my life slagging off Gore Verbinski. So, I think there's a kind of, there's a disparity there. But
Mark, on this, you talking about Belgian horror?
Yeah.
Movie, Euro-Belgian horror. Now, it's clearly a much bigger category.
Yeah.
Rabid Grannies is the suggestion.
Yeah,
Mark
can I
has
just say that Rabid Grannies, the film is actually, they are neither rabid nor grannies, they're actually possessed aunties, and Rabid Grannies is a trauma retitling of a Belgian movie that in its original is not called Rabid Grannies because they're not rabid and they're not grannies.
Right, do you have a problem also with Mark's other suggestion, forklift truck driver Klaus? You're going to tell me he's neither a forklift driver, neither is he called Klaus?
That's a short film and it's very, very funny and very, very gory.
Mark says, well, maybe they're Dutch, in which case the original Vanishing. Anyway, he says horror from the Low Countries.
Horror from the Low Countries,
is
okay.
this category.
Although that sounds like a,
Just looking up Rabid Grannies. Going to Grannies was never like this. They just loved their grandchildren. Well done.
But they're not grannies, they're aunties, and they're not rabid, they're possessed. I mean, I remember this. I had a big argument with Lloyd Kaufman about it when Troma put that title out. But also, let's face it, the Doors are the most boring band in the whole world.
Oh, don't start that.
They
now.
are. Camille Paglia loves the Doors. What more do you need to know? They are the band who are liked by ageing academics who really want to rock with the kids.
Syriana at 2.
There's been some discussion about this on, various web pages about me saying, I'm sorry, it's very simple. The movie is deliberately oblique, not because it needs to be oblique, but because Steve Gagan thinks it's clever to be oblique. I'm sorry, it's just bad storytelling. There is a way of telling that story, which is not as complicated as Gagan thinks it is, which is perfectly understandable. But it's one of those movies that thinks, if you can't follow it, it's because you're a bit thick. And goes, no, Stephen, it's because you're not a very good writer.
Which are just
Pokemon's not aimed at kids. Pokemon is obviously... No, it's not.
No, it is.
Pokemon is a device of the devil to infiltrate everyone's brains, eat their souls out and turn us all into mush.
Oh,
so
right.
that, the second coming of the Antichrist can come and lay low the plains of the earth. I mean, that's what Pokemon's for.
I'd forgotten that.
Best New York movie suggestions. James in Rugeley thinks it's Elf.
I hate Elf.
Will Ferrell is his best.
I just don't... Yeah, well... There we go.
And then James says Home Alone 2 rocks as well in his.
Well, Home Alone 2 does rock, particularly for me, because me and Linda were walking through Central Park when...
This is Mrs. Kermode, is it?
Mrs. Williams.
Dr.
Williams.
Dr. Williams.
To you.
Who is your other half.
Thank you. And we were walking through Central Park, and it was spring, and it started to snow. And it was like it was a miracle, but what was happening was the snow from the set of Home Alone 2, which was the hotel, had blown over into Central Park, and it was snowing movie snow in Central Park. It was a very, very magical moment.
You're just making that.
And then I saw the movie, and it was rubbish.
He says this is to make Mark's weekend an easy one. And remember, you're on of absolute full house at the moment.
Okay.
4 out of 4. I think you'll get this.
Okay.
Colour, black and white. Colour, black and white. Colour, black and white. Colour, black and white. Colour, machine gun, end.
Schindler's List. No, hang on. No, hold on, do it again. Colour, black and white.
Colour, black and white. Colour, black and white. Colour, black and white. Colour, machine gun, end.
Oh.
Everything hangs on
No,
this.
I know. That's really annoying. What is that? No, I'm not going to get there. Go on, annoy me.
Lindsay Anderson's If.
Yes!
Oh dear, what a completely...
Yeah, sorry, that is disgraceful. That is really disgraceful.
Yep.
I didn't get that. You should give this job to James King. I am actually shamefaced about that.
I can forgive you, even preferring the Rubettes over the Doors, but,
No, I'm sorry.
The people who are marketing Pirates of the Caribbean must be extremely pleased with themselves to think that you, the arch hater of that movie, they've got to your kids, Mark. They have found your kids and they have given them merchandise.
What you have to realise is that everyone is going to... I mean, hey, look, it's possible that Pirates of the Caribbean 2 will be a masterpiece. I mean, you should never prejudge anything before you see it. I think it's unlikely, but it's possible. So let's wait, let's keep our fingers crossed, and let's see whether somehow they have managed to make a silk purse out of a sow's ear.